Okay. Check, Hector, check your Facebook and see that we're live. All right. All right. Smoker Talk. We're at Smoker Talk Boxing, and we might. Who's going in my drawer over there? Wait, you got a shirt. What are you trying to do there?
There's a large. I want to get an XL.
Oh yeah. All right. Switch out. Take that off first. I don't trust. These guys are rating. They're rating us. They're rating us. Suppose we're live. We got all kinds of stuff happening. Don't don't leave without the thing. Are we live, Hector? Are we live? Are we live? We live? Hector, we live? We're live. Okay.
Sure, you can take
Look, bro, these guys are raiding my bucket over here. Do you see it, Hector? Do you see it? Team captain, do you see it? Wait, go ahead and start. All right, Smoker Talk. All right. This is Smoker Talk. You know the deal. I'm here with my lovely wife, Victoria.
Oh, thank you for that.
Hi, Victoria. It's my wife, Victoria. So we're gonna go live. We're in Queens. We're in Antuns. I don't know if you know it. It is like one of the best catering halls in the city. It's a cool place. It's a staple of Queens for lots and lots of years, and it's great. And we're gonna do a smoker. We're gonna do a smoker here. Let's see what the ring looks like, because we're probably gonna go to the national anthem. Oh, I hope they blast it out. All right, we're ready to go live. They're waiting for the national anthem. Hopefully that speaker system is working well. We have Justin, our MC. Ring. There's no sound. All right, you hear me? All right, George Zayas out there. Do you hear me, George Zayas? I hope you guys hear me. I hope I sound lovely. I don't know if I sound so lovely. Okay. All right. So for the people out there, Queens, New York. So for the people out there, police in town. We're in the house trying to start up smokers. We used to do a summer smoker every year in Coney Island in a big old parking lot. So we found a big old parking lot because they sold that big old parking lot and they put up like some sort of condo or some huge building. Oh, I'm on air. What do you want to say, Bugsy? Bugsy, what do you want to say, Bugsy?
Extra list?
Huh?
Extra list?
Extra list? I got the list.
Let me take a picture.
Okay. I got an extra for you. Joking. I'll give you an extra. I should probably have. Just take a picture. Take a picture of it. Where's my pen? Didn't I have a pen on?
Let me
I thought I had a pen.
see if I find one. Here's a pen.
All right. I don't know if you can hear the announcer. I could barely hear the announcer. That's Justin.
Of course, we can hear you. We can hear Justin.
For Hector to hear the song and the announcer, the DJ's got to be louder with the speakers. Because we can't hear them. We don't have any speakers over here.
Oh, okay.
All right. Little final adjustments here. I'm not here with my compadre George. I'm not here with my compadre George.
Hey, Dave, you don't hear me, Dave? Hi, Nancy. Big shout out to Nancy for tuning in. I guess Dave doesn't hear me.
Would so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, bright stars through the perilous fight. For the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streamed, and the rocket's red lamp, the buck bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Forsake us that star-spangled banner yet wave, for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
They came here to watch you? Oh, definitely not. I'm talking to
I want to thank everybody for coming out. It's a rainy day, we're still here. As y'all know, all our groceries go to New York City Council here. For those of we got free gifts, groceries,
All right. Let's see if we got all four corners. All right. So the first fighters are climbing into the ring, or they have already climbed into the ring. How do you say climbed in past tense? They clumbed into the ring. They clumbed into the ring. In the red corner, we have JC Ramdeen. All right, with the Desi Society making its presence. This night, the smoker is dedicated to the Desi Society, and Neil Mandarin is there. I believe he's a detective now. Neil. So Jay Ramdeen And we're talking light heavyweights. He's from the 114 precinct, and he's going to go against David Daniels in the blue corner for the NYPD 100th precinct. 100. That is the Rockaways. That is supposedly the slowest precinct in the world. I don't know if that's true, but I heard it's pretty slow in that part of the Rockaways. Far Rockaways, the 101, seems to be a little bit busier. And I tell you, it's a nice night. There was definitely some fear of rain, and it did rain earlier today. We are outside, and it is nice and cool. It's a cool summer night. JC Ramdeen. I'm going to call him Mean Ramdeen. And that's David Bam Bam Daniels from the 100 precinct. We're talking light heavyweight. So they've got to be less than 175 or less than 176. Let's call it 176. Right? That's okay. Ref gave him instructions. They're going back to their corners, wondering what have they gotten themselves into. If you've never been in a smoker, you are missing out. Okay, they come out. Ramdeen scores a jab. Ramdeen is
Dave,
throwing
can you hear
right
me?
up there, and David Bam Bam Daniels rushes forth with a couple of lefts and rights of his own, and they're letting him out.
No,
I don't
that's
know what the
not.
ref is saying, but get out the way, ref. Let them work. Let them work. All right, Ramdeen is throwing tremendous lefts and rights. David Bam Bam Daniels is throwing a good right hand of his own, kind of bending down, flush. Neither one of them are too particular about throwing a jab. Ramdeen throws a jab, but it was more of a left cross. He's more throwing his left after his right instead of jabbing. And there's a push. There's a push. That was not a knockdown, even though Ramdeen went down on his behind. Ref is warning Bam Bam Daniels, saying, "Don't push again, sir. Punch, don't push." Right? We like fighting. We like you punching though. Okay? This is not MMA, my man. All right. And Daniels throws a nice jab after that. And Daniels throws another good left hand. And there goes the MMA and again. They're hugging, they're tussling. They're tusslers. They're fighters. Ramdeen threw a good left and a right, and then he got caught. He's wondering why the ref is stopping him. He said, "I didn't push nobody. I punched him, ref." But the ref is saying the round is over. The round is over. All right. Very good. Very good. This is an action fight, pack fight. Victoria, who do you think won that first round?
I think David did.
David Bam Bam Daniels?
Yes.
Even though he was barely throwing his left hand at all? Do you think that? Do you think that? Ramdeen was throwing both hands and landing his left and his right. Okay. Victoria is a boxing fan because her husband is always about the boxing. I'm gonna explain things to you. Vicky, I'm gonna explain things to you.
Okay, explain this.
All right, explain. Well, right now the judges are mad at Bam Bam Daniels because he pushed Ramdeen down. Okay. So I might or might not be telling the truth, but I'm gonna sound like I know what I'm talking about. Okay. So here comes Ramdeen again. Again, look at Ramdeen with his lefts and rights.
Yeah, he's doing pretty good.
But he's also catching some. He's also catching some leather in his face. He's putting his face too much up. He's putting his head up. Meanwhile, Bam Bam Daniels is trying to stay low. But Ramdeen is coming forward with some real hard punches. Oh, there's an 8 count call. A right hand got in, And the problem with JC Ramdeen is he came forward and he walked into a right hand. So that's what I was talking about. You got to keep your head down. If you keep your head up, you might get caught on the chin. All right. And here's Ramdeen coming forward. He is not to be dissuaded at all. He is still coming forward. He took an 8 count. He ate the punch, and he's still coming forward. He is a tough cookie. All right. Here comes Bam Bam Daniels slowing up. Ramdeen is waiting. JC, as they like to call him, in the 114. A 1-2 by JC. Another 2, and he's coming forward. And Bam Bam Daniels is just laying against the rope, but he's not being hurt. He's not being damaged. Oh, I hear a bell. I hear a bell. Okay. Okay. So this is pretty interesting. So we have an amazing phenomenon going on over here. For the first time, the wife has to listen to the husband. All right, because the husband knows. Right. Now, say I'm driving somewhere. I'm going there. I don't know anything. Go this way. Go that way. Go this. Say we're shopping. I'm trying to pick out some stuff. No, don't pick that. Pick this. I don't know nothing. But in the boxing world, Victoria has to listen to me, okay? Because I'm the expert.
Yes,
right?
that's true.
See what I'm saying here? See, this is what I'm saying. I'm the expert, okay? You gotta listen to me, okay? That's how we're gonna do it. All right. Now, if I'm saying things that might or might not be true, that's for me to know and for none of you to find out. Okay? I just want you to know. Okay? All right, here they come out. They're coming out from round 3. All right. And again, Ramdeen is coming forward, and he's a come forward type of guy. He's trying to throw that right hand, and Bam Daniels is kind of a lay on the ropes type of guy. I mean, he's fighting, but he likes bouncing off the ropes. That's his thing. Bam Bam Daniels in the blue. And look at Ramdeen. Ramdeen is trying to get back he's trying to get back what he feels is a point loss for that 8 count, but it's just 1 point. You can throw a jab and get it back. But Ramdeen is trying to come back. Ramdeen is trying to lure him in, trying to back up. Bam Bam Daniels coming forward, and here comes the charge again from Ramdeen. And the ref says, well, I'm not going to break you up. You guys, your hands are free. Let them go. Let your hands go. Oh, and they're slugging it out. They missed quite a few times, but they're slugging it out. They're hitting sometimes. They're missing sometimes. And they're putting on the mustard.
Uh-oh.
And Ramdeen goes down, but he kind of fell forward. Wait. They're calling it an 8 count. They said he got hit with the punch. They say he got hit with the punch.
He was pushed.
I did not see it. I saw a lot of punches hitting. I saw a lot of punches missing. And the ref is calling it off because Ramdeen is going to the corner and putting his head down. The referee called it off. It is a stoppage. And this is almost like the way Muhammad Ali hit Cassius Clay. Nobody saw the punch. They called that the phantom punch. It was a punch that landed. And sure enough here, Ramdeen definitely got hit with a punch. But Bam Bam Daniels he's not even celebrating. He's just in the corner putting his head down. He's trying to breathe. That's all he's trying to do. He has made it through. The round girls are in there. They're holding up medals and they're holding up trophies. And it was a fight. The Desi Society showed up. JC Ramdeen showed up. He pushed it. I think, and I did call this. Bam Bam Daniels was leaning against the ropes. That's David. Bam Bam Daniels is leaning against the ropes. He was kind of bouncing off the ropes. Apparently, he landed one of those punches. And Ramdeen in the red corner felt it. And he took a knee. And then that was it. Well,
Let's see.
All right, that's David Bam Bam Daniels with the W. Wow. Okay. Great fight. And good fight by JC Ramdeen, who
Yes.
showed up.
Very good.
He was throwing punches, he was leaning forward. He was dressed to impress. You notice those shorts had that nice green police flag on him. He was fantastic. He made it a great fight. But David Bam Bam Daniels was not to be denied. Now the second fight is out. The second fight is out. It was supposed to be Anthony Parker versus Salman Al Shanky, and then there was some last minute juggling. They tried to fly in, and when I say fly, I mean from Staten Island. They tried to fly in a fighter to fight Anthony Parker, but it was not to be, as that fighter didn't flap his wings enough, and he was overweight, and they could not make the fight. They could not make the fight. So we're going to go to the third fight. The third fight is now the second fight. I don't know if people have seen the card. I have no idea if they've seen the card. But the third fight is now the second fight. We're going to call it the third fight because otherwise I have to change the numbers of everybody. So we're going to call it the third fight with the second fight as not happening. All right. Was that a push or a KO? All right. In the first round, JC Ramdeen was thrown to the ground. He was pushed to the ground by David Bam Bam Daniels. And that was a push. You know what? I don't have the let me see if I go online and see if I could get this chat and then maybe even answer some questions
Hey, Dave,
if
can you
there
hear me?
was
Can you hear me?
there are questions.
I guess not.
All right.
Okay.
Let me take a look. I believe we're live. Yes, we are. We're live. Okay. See the chat. All right. Frankie Iglesias. What's up? All right. Dave doesn't hear me loud. Okay. Blick Thompson. Okay. Excellent stuff going on. Excellent stuff. All right. So we're in bout number 3. We're in bout number 3. It's going to come off as bout number 2. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. All right. Let's see what we got. In the red corner, we have Edwin Zugel. Okay. And in the blue corner, we have Nazarian Alamov. Naz in the blue corner. And in the red corner, for some reason, he's wearing all black, but he's got a red helmet on, okay? A red headgear, a red head protector, a red hat, and red gloves. Okay. All right. This is great. Black on black. Okay. In the blue gloves, we got a lefty. So we got the lefty righty conundrum. A right hand landed. And that's Irwin. Erwin Zugel. I'm going to call him the Zugmeister. So the Zugmeister is coming forward with a bunch of lefts and rights. And Naz Alamov was fighting back. He was fighting back, but the referee is going to call an 8 count on Naz. All right. So let's see what Naz had. And then Erwin is coming forward. He's from Midtown South, and he landed another right hand. He is a puncher, this Zugel guy. He's got a Zugel of a right hand. All right, Naz seems a little bit overwhelmed. All right, this might be Naz's first fight. He's from the NYPD 40th precinct. All right, a little holding on. There's nothing wrong with holding on. And then while you're at it, you might as well hit after the break too, because you got to get a punch in there if you're Naz. All right, Naz is a lefty, and all right, Naz is starting to move. Okay, he's starting to get his feet under him, getting a stance, starting to jab with his right hand. That's Naz. All right, I got it. Big kudos for Naz. He took 2 8 counts. He had a rough first round. This guy, Erwin Zugel, Victoria.
Yes.
Have you ever heard of a Zugel before?
I did today.
You did today. Okay. But I said before.
No.
All right. The Zugel is he's got a good right hand, the Zugel. Do you notice it?
Yes.
Yes. You notice it. Okay.
Very well. Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right. And what do you think about Naz after taking 2 8 counts, coming back and still fighting?
Yes, he came back strong.
All right. So we got to see if he can do that for round number 2. Okay.
Let's see.
All right. We got Dennis Burgos in the corner. I recognize Dennis Burgos in the corner of Naz, giving him good instruction and good motivation. Look at Naz. Naz is jumping out the corner. He doesn't care about 8 counts. All right. Let's see what he could do. 2-touch gloves in gentlemanly fashion. And I don't know what happened. Okay. Sorry about that. Had a little mishap right there. Sorry about that. Okay. All right. So Naz is being more of a boxer now. He's moving around. He's not standing there. He knows that Zugel is trying to get that Zugelific right hand into the playbook, back into the playbook. And there's Zugel with his right hand again. But Naz says, all right, I got that. I know that trick, and I'm not going to fall for that again. I can read Naz's lips. That's what he's saying. I can read his mind. But I don't know. That's a quick 8 count. I mean, Zugel did land the right hand, but I don't know. That is a quick 8 count. I don't know. Now, if for those of you who don't know anything about amateur rules, if there's one more 8 count, meaning there'll be 4 8 counts, the fight is automatically stopped by the referee. Look at Naz. Naz is still coming in there. He's coming forward now. Naz is not playing around. He says, I got 3 8 counts. I got nothing to lose. He's trying to come in. Jabbing. Zugel, in the meanwhile, is just hanging back and staying back, laying low, as they would say. That is the end of round number 2. There are only 3 rounds coming, and I'm not sure if we're doing 2-minute rounds or if we're doing 1.5-minute rounds. Usually in the smoker, they're 1.5-minute rounds. Victoria, you remember when I used to do Madison Square Garden and we used to do the smokers?
Yes, we used to fill the whole place up.
Yes. So when we did it over then, we had so many people wanted to fight in the garden. We did 1-minute rounds. They were crazy fast. It was 1 minute. You got to throw a few punches, catch your breath, and then it was round 2. That's how it was. I don't know if we could get back to the garden, but that was when Smoker Talk was at its height. That's how we did it. Okay. Ref says get back. All right, we got to see. So Zugel is in the red corner. He's wearing black and white. But he's he's got a kit, a black and white kit, but he's wearing red gloves and a red headgear, and he throws a big right hand. All right. On the other hand, Naz, that's short for Nazarian Alamov, he's your lefty. He's also in black, but with no white trim. Or it might be blue. He might be in blue, but it looks black from where we are. We're kind of away, so we can't see the
Oh,
color that good. I don't know what that is. Who's that? Okay, and the punches are being thrown. Zugel again. And Zugel again is loading up with his right hand, but he's kind of sitting back. He's kind of chilling. It's kind of like, all right, if I get that right hand, and if you notice, he does what's called a stance switch. So when he throws his right hand, he steps through all the way with his right foot. That's a stance switch. That's a really sophisticated thing. Although MMA guys tend to do this all the time. MMA guys. Wow, Zugel again with another right hand. He missed with that one, and missed with another one. He's just throwing right hands to throw right hands now. I don't know. I think it's obvious that Zugel is going to win this with 2 8 counts in the first and an 8 count in the second. I think Zugel's going to win this, but kudos to Nazarian Alamov for not giving up and still throwing punches, coming out to fight.
I wanted to give it to him and he just left. I was taking it off. You have his phone number? Oh, he's coming. He's coming.
Let me get this guy downstairs now.
That's Zugel, and that's short for Zugelifish. Zugelicious. That's Zugel. He's an animal. He's an animal. Okay. Doing good. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna be in. Yeah, we're coming up to the 4th fight. So Zugel won that in the red corner. In the red corner. We are up to fight number 4. Remember, number 2 got skipped. Number 2 got skipped. Okay. Keep him away from the camera. Stay away from the camera. Stay away from the camera. Stay away from the camera. I'm yelling at fighters over here. It's like, for some reason, they want to go near the camera. And I got to yell at them. I got to tell them, hey, stay away from the camera. Got to tell them that. All right. All right. We're talking welterweights. Whoa, we got a traffic person in here. Traffic. All right. All right. We're talking welterweights. We're talking pipsqueaks. Sit there and my mom sit here. Give him this. When he comes, just switch. Okay, so that's in the red corner. We're talking about Gerardo Vasquez from Traffic. He's a traffic person, but he's from NY. And then we got Messiah the Shields. What a great name, Messiah. I wonder what kind of message he's going to bring to the ring today. These are 2 smaller people. Smaller people, not by boxing standards, but by NYPD standards. And this Messiah the Shields, I don't even know. All right. Okay. All right. Both fighters still getting loose in the corner, getting ready to go, gearing up. And again, no. All right, we got to go by red headgear. We got to go by red headgear. That's Gerardo in the red headgear. And Messiah. Messiah in the blue. And Messiah just scored with a good right hand. And I tell you what, these guys look like they know what they're doing, especially that Messiah. I wonder if the Messiah was one of these people who got flown in last minute, because just the way he's measuring with that jab, even though he just took a left hand right there, just the way he's measuring with that jab tells me that he's fought before. These are not unskilled fighters. And in traffic, look, he's dueling with the jab. And we're talking about Gerardo Vasquez. So these two are we got to treat. These two are real fighters. And you could tell just by the way they're dueling with their front hands and parrying.
With their jabs.
With their, yeah, exactly. They're throwing feints. They're throwing parries. They're setting up the distractions. And they are launching. We got the lefty-righty conundrum. Your lefty is in the oh, it's red headgear. I see. Okay. So in the red corner, it's Gerard Vasquez. All right, I see it. They are really fooling me by wearing a red headgear. Oh my God. Okay. Can you wear the headgear of the color of the corner you're in always? They're wearing different color shirts and different headgear. These guys are driving me nuts. All right. Why would they reverse the headgears? All right, but again, you got a good treat. These guys are really throwing good punches.
Mm-hmm.
They're throwing good punches, and they really come to fight. All right. Wow, and that's Gerardo Vasquez. I'm assuming because he's wearing the red shirt. Really coming forward with some punches now. And if you notice, Messiah the Shields is not getting run over. He knows how to move his feet right there. You see him moving his feet. He's setting up, and he throws another combination. Of course, Vasquez comes back with combinations of his own, and Vasquez seems to be measuring him up. Vasquez is in a red shirt. I don't know why he's not wearing a red headgear. They're just trying to confuse me. Unbelievable. Okay.
They're very skilled.
Yes, these guys are two boxers.
Whoa.
Wow. Vasquez just did a low high. He came in with his left hand down and threw a right hand to the head. That changing levels on punches in your combination means you know how to fight. Okay. So Vasquez is in the red corner. He's got the red shirt on. For some reason, he's got a dark headgear on. Why? I do not know. And the Shields, Messiah the Shields, is in the dark shirt, and he's got a red headgear on. Why? I do not know. Okay? But that's how you get to confuse your announcers who are trying to do different things. I'm trying to write notes. I'm trying to talk to people who are behind me. Fighters are trying to steal shirts from me as we speak, but I keep plucking them back with a good jab of my own. Even sitting down, Dave Sieve is throwing a jab that has a little pop to it. Sorry. Don't try to steal my shirts. Sorry for you trying to find out. All right. But these guys can fight. Okay, Vasquez is dancing in the red corner. He's dancing. You know he knows how to fight if he's dancing in the corner.
And jabbing away.
Absolutely. Okay. So Vasquez is coming forward. He's throwing a hard right hand. The Shields is in the corner. Was in the corner. Got pushed back against the ropes, and he's throwing some good punches of his own. He's got the Shields has a sharp left hand. He's the lefty. He's got his to say lefty. That means his right hand is his front hand, his jab hand. and he's throwing jabs. You could see those two parrying. They look like duelists. They look like swordsmen, like three musketeers in a sword fight. And that's how you know that these guys know how to fight. Here's Vasquez coming forward, and he's really bombing with that right hand, throwing it up, throwing it down, changing levels.
Wow.
All right, the Shields is on his rear foot, on the ropes, and that's going to be an 8 count. Vasquez scored with the right hand while the Shields was on the corner trying to fight himself off the ropes. And Gerardo Vasquez from Traffic is bringing some heat. Okay. All right, I'm about to be joined by Ron McCall. Okay, here we go. So we got Vasquez. Vasquez once again. The Shields, it really wasn't hurt. He took a shot. He took a shot, and he got an 8 count against him, but he really wasn't that hurt. But Vasquez is just loading up trying to throw. Now, if you see the Shields, he's moving against the ropes, but he's not getting caught there. He's moving around. Shields definitely knows how to fight. He's moving to the left. He's moving to the right. You know, coming back with his jab, covering up well. You know, did not like that 8 count, of course. Who would? But he's still fighting. And then it looks like he got caught. All right. That was an actual knockdown. That was an actual knockdown. Okay. All right. That one. And if you notice that the rounds are longer, which means that these are open fighters. These guys are people who fight. And Vasquez is just throwing all kinds of smoke up and down. And he's really trying to put a third 8 count on the Shields. If he puts 3 8 counts on the Shields in one round, it will be a stoppage, and that is a stoppage. The referee has to call the 8 count and has to stop the fight. The 8 count is just a formality right about now. The fight is over. And no, okay, I've never seen that in an amateur fight. Ronnie, isn't it 3 8 counts in one round?
Usually constitutes a stoppage. Yes.
Constitutes a stoppage, right? That's what I know the rules to be. Hey, it's another lieutenant. It's another lieutenant. You want to get in here too, Laurel? You want to get in there? Okay. All right. All right. Now I thought it constitutes a stoppage, but it does not. Okay, I'm being joined by my hero, and even though he's younger than me by probably like a year and maybe 2 months, he's my big brother. He's always been my hero. He was winning Golden Gloves when we were teenagers. He was winning Golden Gloves. He was my hero. I said, wow, I want to be like him. And it didn't end up that way. Then we came on to the academy together. That's right. And you know, I was just like, okay, I made it to lieutenant. I'm good. It should be okay. This guy doesn't stop. He's a full bird inspector. Full bird. He's my hero. He's my hero.
It's because I stayed around long enough.
No, it's because he studied and he's smart. And he's a super genius. All right, we got the doctor looking at Messiah the Shields, who's in the blue corner. Doctor's looking at him. He's holding up his fingers saying, how many fingers do I have up? If the Shields doesn't get the right thing. Oh, all right, hold up. With my computer. My computer was plugged in.
Oh, maybe.
All right, we're back to the action.
I was dying.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I don't know which one of you.
The red corners looks like he's dictating a little bit in the fight here.
Oh my God.
Landed a good right hand.
Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. There we go.
Here we are.
That camera's on?
No, it's on. It's on.
It's on? How come I'm not?
I can see it on the thing.
I don't know why we're stuck on.
I don't see a light though. Oh yeah, no, it's on. It's on.
It's on?
Yeah. It's saying it's like blinking. The power charge is blinking. Did we unplug this?
I see it on the paper.
Look.
It's going in and out of yellow and green. This is it. See which one he unplugged over there. That one is it. Because he did unplug a few. That's it. Lift it up. Yeah, it's here. I guess because when you unplugged it, it's hit the button plugged in. Maybe reset it.
That should be camera one. See that screen? Is it plugged in there?
Yeah, the screen is on. The cord is plugged in.
Oh my God.
I feel like it's blinking.
We're gonna have to go over here. All right.
Do you want me to hit the power because it's blinking? That one's not blinking.
No, we're gonna have to put this one
I'm
up.
gonna do it because I feel like I'm gonna do it.
Right. We'll put this camera up there. Oh my God, we'll never get it over there. All right. So, we need.
It's still not on the power.
How come?
Switch the whatever this thing is. Gabe,
What's that?
switch this to get that.
It's not getting it. It's not. It won't take it. Is this plugged in?
Yes.
It's one.
That's it.
How's this even possible?
But I don't like that. See how it blinks? I don't think it's blinking. I turned it over.
I don't even see how to.
It's like hard. But that's that cord right here. That you have here.
I don't even. I can't even see how this is.
That's this one. That's this one. So we tracked it. It's not blinking.
I can't get that camera on this one.
It's blinking. Like it's not on charge.
No, that's
It's not supposed to do that. I think it's supposed to set it green.
no. I can't get. Both of them are going into the mixer. Hold on. I'm gonna have. Let me end the stream. I'm gonna start again.